Bienvenido a Cuba. In this video, I travel with my 10-month-old son. As U.S. citizens, we were required to pay for a Cuban visa, which we obtained at the airport the day we were leaving for about $50. For international flights, please be aware that lab children are charged a fee, and it varies with each airline. We left from Fort Lauderdale and flew into Havana's airport. Once we arrived into Customs and Immigration in Havana's airport, there was a line designated specifically for families traveling with small children, so make sure you go to line 2. And before leaving to Cuba, we were advised to change our dollars into euros because it's an easier process to exchange into Cuban currency, and you're able to do that exchange outside of the airport. Now, the Airbnb we stayed at offered transportation for an additional cost, so we of course took advantage of that. It was probably 30 minutes to where we were staying at. I also did not bother to bring my son's car seat because many Cuban cars are outdated and they don't have seat belts, which was the case with our driver. Now, here is Cuba's state capital, which is a replica of Washington, D.C. state capital. This is also a very tourist area, which is great for pictures. Now, while walking through Havana streets, please be aware of Cuban mothers asking you to buy milk for their child. It's a scam, and I fell for it. Also, make sure to incorporate plenty of breaks for your little ones because they will get tired. The Airbnb we stayed also offered breakfast for an additional cost, which was worth every penny to wake up to Cuban coffee and a hot meal. We also got to enjoy a local beach. The scenery was just exquisite. It was beautiful. As you can see, I took advantage. Took plenty of pictures with my little one. There are also servers that come around and get your order if you want something to eat or drink. We, of course, had to get a fresh coconut. It was amazing. I would also advise parents to bring plenty of formula, Pampers, and baby essentials because it's almost impossible to find any of these things in Cuba, specifically our brand and quality. Here you can see me with the little one playing in the sand, just enjoying life.
To protect the city against the England fire. Both sides to the bay. You got the capital in front.
While many historical sites were walking distance, and we did walk a lot with the baby in the stroller, for those things that were a bit further away, we just paid someone to take us to just get to see more of the sites. And then many of the recommendations we got for places to eat were usually those in front of the state capitol or those near El Malecón. And here's a picture of El Malecón, which is another word to say boardwalk. This was a great place to just walk, see the sunset, be near the ocean. This is St. Francis de Sales Plaza, which you get to see a lot of the pigeons. If you don't like pigeons, then don't go near the plaza. This is a market that's near St. Francis de Sales Plaza. If you want to take a lot of gifts back home, a lot of souvenirs, this is a great place to stop. We were also able to just walk around and get lost. It's very safe. Here's a classical picture of Cuba with the Cuban flag in the background. And then I was able to take great pictures with my son in front of the state capitol. Make sure that you carry plenty of water and that your child is getting plenty of rest because they will get tired and they'll get very frustrated. Here's my little one. He's yawning. And then we had to get a classical Cuban picture in front of an old school car. And the great thing about staying in Havana And in an Airbnb, it's just listening to a lot of the live music that many of the restaurants nearby had. The other thing that I would advise is that there weren't elevators, so we had to carry the stroller and our luggage 3 flights of stairs. But the beauty is that the balcony in the site was beautiful. Just seeing, the Cuban people live day by day. Here's another better picture of El Malecón, the ocean.
Important American gangster from the 50s. Stay there. Yeah, this is the hotel. Look at this view. There is a garden in front of the sea. Yeah. Very, very nice, very relaxing.
Our driver was very knowledgeable about many of the historical sites in Cuba. We came in contact with him through our Airbnb, and he was amazing. He took us everywhere we wanted to go. He even took a lot of our pictures. This is us in front of La Plaza de la Revolución. It was a beautiful day, beautiful people. As you can see, there's many old school cars, very fancy. For a small fee, you can get inside of them. We had an amazing experience. Would definitely recommend for people to visit Cuba. I plan to travel more with my son this upcoming year. Make sure you follow me for great tips and advice, and take care until next time.